Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing question number 16, NodePort. So we have a deployment named NodePort deployment in the relative namespace. We have to configure it so it can be exposed using port 80 and protocol TCP, name HTTP, and create a service, NodePort service, exposing the container port 80 and TCP, and configure the new service to also expose the individual pods using NodePort. So let's go ahead and verify that we have the existing deployment in the relative namespace. It's right here, 2 replicas, perfect. So we're gonna edit this deployment in a YAML file, of course. So we're gonna go down in the part of the containers. So just below the name, let me do a few spaces here. Just below the name, we're gonna start putting ports. And after that, we're gonna put the name. So the name is HTTP, container port is 80, and I'm gonna put protocol. Oh, sorry, typo. Protocol is TCP. Easy. Save the file. Let's see. Verify the changes. So we're gonna describe deploy and specify the namespace. And we're gonna grep for port. So as you can see, we have the name here and port is 80 TCP. Perfect, that's already done. Okay, perfect. Let me clear the screen and let's go ahead and create this service the declarative way by copying the YAML file from the Kubernetes documentation page. So I'm gonna look for service here. I'm gonna click on the first one and I'm gonna look here for the NodePort. I prefer the declarative way instead of the imperative way in the exam, because if you do the imperative way, it's easier to actually fail doing it. So that's why I prefer the declarative way. So let me copy this. I'm gonna use the VI and the name of the file is svc.yaml. Let me paste it here. So now we're gonna delete everything that we actually don't need. So all these hashtags, delete all this. We're gonna keep the port, the target port, and the node port, of course. So let's delete this. Okay, perfect. We're gonna start by, well, we need the label. So let me first put the name of this. It's gonna be NodePort dash service. And you gotta specify the namespace. This is very important. So the namespace is relative. Okay, so now for the labels, if you know the labels that the deployment has, let me open a new tab here and put this bigger. Perfect. Okay, so if we do get deploy, we specify the namespace and then dash show labels. We can actually see the labels here. So it's app NodePort deployment. I'm gonna copy this and we're gonna paste it. We're gonna delete all this and paste it here. So it's app NodePort deployment, but let's put the 2 dots here. Perfect. So port is 80. That's fine. Let's specify the protocol here. So it's TCP. Okay, target port is 80 and node port is gonna be 30,080. So let's save this YAML file and now we're gonna apply it. Service is created, so let's clear the screen and verify this using get service and relative namespace. So here we have the NodePort service. If we describe it here, actually we can see that we have the selector as NodePort deployment, protocol TCP. So to verify that everything is working, we have to get the port, the node port. So it's 30,080, and we have to get the port that's using the node 1. So in this case, we have the internal IP is 172.30.2.2. So let me copy this. The command will be curl HTTP. Then you paste the node IP and then you specify the node port, that is 30,080. And as you can see, it returns the welcome to Nginx title. Perfect. This is gonna be it for this video, guys. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one.